the Queen's Den. No, I did not just say that. I done introduced y'all to my whole business. Okay, anyways, welcome to the channel. We are live. We are here to talk about Jaguar Wright's life story. She put it on the table. So we are just gonna go and talk our truth about what we seen, how we feel about some of the topics that she was talking about, because she laid it down. She put it out there. So I don't have to introduce him because you guys already know who he is. So he's gonna just jump right into this topic and get it right on popping. And if you guys got any comments, leave them down below so that way we can chat about it.
Yeah, y'all, we now know why she is the way she is, and that's cool. I'm not knocking that. I just need some insight to understand why she talked the way she talks. And my thing is from what she told about her family in the beginning of the interview and things like that, and the things that her sister done to her, and all that she's gone through. It made me sad.
I mean, she had a lot to say, especially about the family members.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, she did not have a sibling that she liked or that liked her.
Not a one. Not a one. You know, and wow, man, that's deep.
I mean, her story, I'm glad she put it out on the table because it did say a lot about her. But I want to talk about how she was explaining her siblings. And I mean, she busted down. She was like, you know, one don't like me because I'm a favorite. She said one just don't like her.
She exists.
Who doesn't like their sibling, or even existed? They don't like her existence.
She say out of all her relatives, the one that she likes, they are all deceased. The ones she dislikes are alive,
breathing, and she don't want them even in her face.
I ain't knocking her for how she feels, what she's saying. I'm just speaking upon the fact I understand more of who she are now by hearing that interview. What leads, to talk about things she talks about and how she talks about it.
And talking about her life story and how she was raised in New Jersey. Is that right?
New Jersey, yeah.
And her father, and I mean, she talked as much as about her grandmother, and but the saddest thing was when she said that the dad wouldn't let her ride in the stretch limo with the other kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, who doesn't want that experience? So I was able to feel her a little bit on that, on who doesn't want to have that experience and have, their friends and enjoy it with their friends and be with their friends. So I thought like,
If you guys saw it, she said daddy beat her up on that day, prom night. She was beat up by him. That's rough.
Oh yeah, he used to put hands on her, she said. Didn't like her.
That's rough.
Didn't like her. I mean, that got to be hard to live in the household and with your father, and he don't like you.
Well, she said most part, she said those were the good things.
Wow, the good?
About her daddy. Yeah. The mother was worse, as she said. Daddy was peaches and cream. It was the mother, she said, was worse.
So he was just probably strict, just kind of like that structured, that structured father that they need today. Okay.
That's how she described it, yeah.
Yes. Wow, so the mother was the...
A real queen bee.
Oh, wow.
Serious.
And she talked about some other subjects too, or topics on her life. What about the one when she was talking about the guy that her sister had the babies by?
Malachi York.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's let's give us something to
Well, that let us know about her religious background. Where her religious beliefs come from, being a part of that society or that nation,
Yeah.
religious. You know, and I did some research on Malachi York and found out that he got 135 years.
135 years for what? What can a person get 135 years for?
They charge him with trafficking minors.
Oh wow.
State lines.
Hello, and welcome to our
molestation
live.
purposes and things like that. And but here's what I'm gonna say about that though. About that. They also say, and they are the federal government.
Okay.
The judicial system of the United States say that he's the first man in the history of the U.S. to be charged and found guilty of those events. Trafficking minors across state line, child molestation, all that there, and many more other
Oh wow.
sexual criminal type things. But what gets me is he ain't the first. He can't be the first because white America was doing that back in the 16, 17, 1800s.
And ain't that like 200 years or so ago? Okay, so you're right. That is such a good point.
Yeah.
How can he be the first?
Since we talking
Or
about,
are they saying the first African American? Because you are right. If you now go to think about white America, how many years did they get for selling minors and having children by minors, or raising them and having? I mean, if you want to talk about sexual abuse and molestation and rape and things like that, which no one should have to suffer from, go through, or anything. But the way they put it with Malachi, as you're saying, they convicted this one man,
yes,
135 years for sex trafficking a minor.
Yeah. On those charges.
Many other ugly things, but a minor. But you're telling me white America, as I know it, been doing it for how many years and haven't even received 1 year?
Since the first black person appeared over here off the boats.
Is this guy still in jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still locked up.
Oh, wow. Malachi, if you are out there, if you got a YouTube, touch down with us. We will love to hear a little bit more of your story. Huh?
He's in prison.
Well, I mean, they got YouTube in prison. Yes, y'all do. Okay? And y'all got telephones too. Okay? And I ain't talking about them one telephones on the wall. Okay? So, at the end of the day, if you got a YouTube channel, shout out to y'all and give us y'all YouTube channel so we can definitely support as well as y'all getting this tea. So, Malachi, if you got a YouTube channel, baby, if you got all that time, baby, you ain't got nothing but time. We want to hear you before the end of time.
Because all this goes into what we're saying about Malachi. Malachi York is stemmed from Jaguar Wright speaking upon it.
Well, yes, because when I heard her do her tell-all, or I mean not her tell-all, but her story, life story, I'm like, huh? Why she don't like this man? And then she says that her sister had children by him, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And the way she said she hate the sister, baby, is you hating your niece and nephew too? Because baby, if you is, what kind of human being is you?
Right.
Because you can't like her kids and not like her.
But being fair, we got to understand and know if that's the particular sister that she talked about that done her wrong when she was coming up as a kid.
Well, it sounds like they all did her wrong in some kind of way for her not to like any of
Yeah.
them. I mean, I just cannot believe that. I am flabbergasted. How can you have a problem with not one, not two, but damn near all your siblings, and then they all females. You're all girls.
Yeah.
Where they do that at?
She said out of her whole family tree, one she likes are deceased.
Oh, wow.
And the ones she hates are above ground.
She did give a little praise to a couple family members, and I think one of them was an uncle.
That's the uncle that her daddy loved.
Okay.
His brother.
Okay.
His brother that he loved dearly. And she had an auntie that he loved, that her daddy loved dearly. You know, that's the only ones I've heard her mention that he cared for and loved. I mean, he loved his whole family, but those was.
I mean, she got teary. I mean, I was like, oh, okay.
I saw another side of her.
She can get emotional.
And that's why I'm speaking, because I see another side of her.
I mean, I think it was real and authentic. You know, if you guys think that was authentic, you know, I'm talking about the cry. Okay, I ain't talking about the story. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm talking about the story and the cry. If you guys think that, you know what, she was very authentic and real, please go down below and let us know. Leave your comment. And before you jump off, you know, only being on here for your little 2 minutes and 43 seconds, like, comment, and subscribe, okay? And stick around a little longer and get that algorithm pushed up a little bit higher to the top, okay? I want to be able to get to at least 500 subscribers. And I know y'all out there, because all of her viewers is watching, okay? So support us like you supporting her, okay?
Yeah, I mean, like I said in the beginning of this interview right here, I don't have anything against her, never did, from my comments in the previous tapes, videos. You know, I just speak upon people that have more facts when they speak it.
That's right, the receipts.
Right, but like I said, when I saw this video, I saw a teary-eyed young lady.
So Jaguar got you a little mushy because, you know, she kind of expressed herself a little bit more in depth. A little, you know, she gave us a little more vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to see that was very authentic because, you know, she's such kind of stone face. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is a receipt. Everything is on point. You know, she's mad at everybody. She has a problem with everybody. But it was really nice to see that she got a problem with herself. She got a problem with herself. I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm telling you, baby, you cannot fight yourself if you don't work on yourself.
Let me say this. I ain't going to go and say that she got an issue with everybody. I'm just going to say she speaks. I mean, when she speaks, this is my advice to her. When you speak, just have facts. If you don't have facts, don't speak. I ain't saying not to worry about the next person's lifestyle or behavior, because you know that's if there's something like that in our face, we're gonna look at it, analyze it, say something about it, or whatever. But shit, if it's not hurting you directly, don't worry about it. When you don't have factuality to give to the proper authority or community, that's gonna make a great difference behind it.
Okay, what he's saying is stop hiding behind AI. AI ain't your friend. AI ain't your I. AI ain't your A. Stop it, okay? AI ain't nothing but an identity that is hiding behind a whole wall, just saying, okay, let me take these first 2 to 3 key words, which ain't your words, and they just putting them how they want to, and when they want to, and where they want to. So what we're trying to say is we want receipts, okay? Receipts, drop them on the table where we want them to be. That's all we're saying. But I, again, want to say that if she can show a little bit more of that, I ain't saying often because, you know, we all got problems. Don't mean we got to always air them out and, you know, and spread them. But it did feel good to see that she's human. She got just as many problems as me, probably more. But it's good to know because, you know what, I'm glad I'm not the only one holding the bag that is a bag of problems. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one that feels some of the ways that she was feeling. But one thing I would like to share with her is that, baby, family is everything. If, again, sometimes if it's not family and if it's not love and the ones you love, they can't hurt you. So I say that because, you know, she was saying how she was hurt and how she don't like these people. You know, baby, if you didn't love them, you couldn't like them. You know what I'm saying? Or dislike them. So apparently you love your family, you know what I'm saying, because you love them to even dislike them. I want to see some of you girls mend them relationships, put some of them bad things behind you, and love on your nieces and nephews, okay? You know what I'm saying? How can you love your niece and nephews and not love their mother or father? And did she say if she had any brothers?
Yeah, I believe, yeah. She's like one of the brothers.
Okay, she don't like him either?
Yeah, I think they had a fucked up relationship.
Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. You know, Jaguar, you are broken. You are broken, but it is okay. You are human, and it is okay. And if it is your outlet, you know, as far as social media, and to come and share your story of being in the limelight with, you know, several different celebrities, your experience, you know, your secrets, your hush hush, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, because we wants to know the dollar amount, okay? You tell us a whole lot about that hush hush, but we ain't heard nothing about what they done paid you for that hush hush. So, yes, you know, it is life, you know, and my thing is that we have to take time sometimes off of social media to really heal our minds, because taking it on social media as an outlet is sometimes not the right outlet. So going back to saying that is because I know she has her receipts. I know she, you know, does her backgrounds and things like that, as I hear allegedly, because I don't know. And I'm sure she probably do to be credible. But, baby,
She can speak upon herself, like she did on a life story.
I was gonna say continue to be vulnerable.
Just work
within
it,
yourself.
work from there. Don't worry about Puff, Jay-Z, and Stevie J, and
But kind of why not though? Like I said earlier, if she was in the limelight and she had a little flavor and got a little taste, and now they didn't put a bad taste in her mouth, why not? Why not? You know, shots fired.
Well, what this is gonna do is make me go to the media itself. Me telling what I'm telling her, I'm telling the media. What's wrong with you motherfuckers, man?
Jaguar Wright pulled a Cat Williams. She came for everybody. Everybody that had any of that thing to do with Diddy, bop, 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 wop, wop, wop. She came after.
She should have came where she could assassinate a motherfucker verbally with proof and had no issue with them ever again.
So you think when she's talking about Cassidy and talking about Stevie J and all these other people, you know, T.D. Jakes,
Yeah.
I mean, 50 Cent is...
What is their lifestyle, what they do, or they happen is gonna do for her?
True.
She ain't no goddamn judicial.
Because I feel like what she's exposing could be true. But the same way it could be true is the same way that it could be something they all wanted. Like what's the big deal? I mean, if you was down for a certain situation at that time, or in this time, what makes it so bad? Because one person, you know, sees it different in their eyes because of, I feel, a personal issue. Because I feel like this, if it was not a personal issue with her, with P. Diddy, it wouldn't even be out here. It wouldn't even be a topic on social media.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It just really wouldn't.
Because to me, anybody wastes their fucking life and their time on what somebody else is doing and don't or can't do anything about what that person doing that's fucked up to that person, then why waste that time? What you gonna tell the authority? Go tell them. If that's what you're into. Go tell the authority, get them that information, and let them act off that. And you get your ass off the TV screen every day talking about peoples and their lifestyles and live your goddamn life.
It's entertainment, baby.
Talk about what you
tell them,
about.
Jaguar, you living your life, baby. I'm coming giving y'all what y'all want, and y'all give me what y'all want, because I got that 150,000 views.
That shit ain't real, though. That shit ain't real.
Oh,
getting views like that, or just, you know, being in existence such as that, that shit ain't real, man. And life worth more than just sitting up, pointing finger at motherfuckers, man, telling half-ass.
Or I'll say
events.
even telling their business. Because I feel like this, if it is true, even if some of it, little bit or whatever is true, if you knew it then, why tell it now? You didn't tell it then.
We can go.
Get it?
Yes, man. We can go with Bill Cosby shit and any other person that been. We can go Malachi York. Let's start there.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfucking judicial officials in the United States said this black man is the first American, U.S. American citizen to be charged with some shit like that. Okay, that's a fact. He was charged with it, but he's the first one to do that. And I ain't saying he did it. But when these motherfuckers make a statement saying that he's the first in the nation of the United States
of the United States
to do that, and we know that you motherfuckers in traffic.
I'm talking about from city to city, border to border, across the water.
Across the mother Atlanta.
Across
The Atlantic
the water.
Ocean. You motherfuckers went there and apprehended, snatched,
took, robbed.
over thousands of human beings on one boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't want the older ones.
Hell no, thank you.
Didn't want the older ones.
What you gonna do with the older ones?
They threw them, lynched them.
So you
whatever to them.
So you the motherfucking child trafficker. You know?
Somebody started it.
You motherfuckers, man. I ain't scared to tell you.
Somebody started it.
Come on, y'all. Let's get real.
You know?
Jaguar, start that bullshit.
But I'm gonna tell you like this. And ain't nobody that looked like me started it, okay? We was just trying to build us an underground railroad, baby. We was just trying to get to the other side, okay? With our babies. That's it. Our babies and our husbands. We wasn't on that. We wasn't on that. We was just trying to get to the other side. So, when it comes to that statement I have to agree. Ain't no way I can really say that this man he was the first.
Bullshit.
The first in this whole
Now, Miss Wright is speaking upon all this other stuff. Fight for him. Fight for the fact that he ain't the first human being to actually have done that. You know, that's where your energy should lie. You know?
No.
You got a platform.
Maybe they should have said that he was the first black man to be convicted.
They didn't say it. So they missed that fucking opportunity. They said the first U.S. citizen to do that. Come on.
Maybe they should have said first person. Okay? Because it was not, I don't feel, my opinion, I don't feel he was the first.
Without a doubt he was.
I mean, it's no way he could have. I mean, what did we get and what resources did we have that could make him the biggest, only one of him in this whole wide.
So
that's a lot of minors. That's a lot of kids. That's a lot of not help. I mean, did he have?
So people like Miss Wright.
The only person I know got help like that is the government.
So people like Miss Wright and others gets on the white man's media platform and dog out one another, black dogging out black, instead of uplifting one another.
Yeah.
Such as my man Malachi York. I'm gonna keep saying it, goddamn. Since she knew him personally, she done did religious. I ain't gonna say rituals, but religious meetings, and they was in the same community. Damn. Speak upon him and such. Let's bring him from up on him because we know he ain't the first one. Man, come on, man. That's where energy goes right there, young lady.
I wonder how many years left does this man have to have 135 years?
He's 78 years old.
Is that possible in the nation of this world to have some time like that? Wow.
He's 78 years old as we speak.
Wow.
He's been locked up since, I believe, 2002. This 24. That's 22 years. He's 78.
Wow. I am just still floored that a human being can literally get convicted with that kind of time.
See,
I mean, and the crime is definitely horrendous. Probably definitely fits. But the first and only African American,
on
on
this continent.
Come on. Y'all wasn't even giving African American men time like that for looking at white women.
Exactly.
So it's like, God damn.
So you know it's something fuck more.
Look down, son. Look down.
Something more than that.
Look down.
But that's where she come in at. She got a platform. Shit. Speak up about that.
That's right.
That's what I want to hear you talk about. I ain't got time to hear you talking about what man is fucking the other man.
Hey, she sure like to talk about the woo wop bop bop and wally bop bop bop.
You know?
As she say.
I'm not getting down on them, just speaking. I ain't no saint. I'm gonna say that first and foremost. But I don't get down with the obsoletes.
Did she talk about her grandmother at all, or anybody else that was significant to her that
She said her
was
grandmother,
present in her life?
her grandmother and granddaddy used to talk harshly to each other. You know, yeah. She said a lot of shit about that. They didn't like one another and all that type of shit.
Okay, so they were married but not together.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, because they didn't get along.
Yeah.
I mean, meaning that I hear what you're saying, because she said they bickered a lot. They didn't really care for each other. But were they married or were they divorced?
Married. And now she never
Okay,
did.
yep, she stayed, okay. I recall that she was saying they were married, but she didn't understand why they did not get along. Yes. And they had that complicated love. That's what they call it. It's gone on social media. It's complicated.
You know, yeah, and it rubbed off on her, I guess, I don't know. I come up in a family of, you know, of many people, different mind frames, different mindsets. Shit, I ain't finna let any of my motherfucking relatives, older relatives, or whoever, make my motherfucking mind be fucked up.
I'm telling you, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. And I'm telling you, stress does not help. Stress.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's what it is. I ain't finna live in that shit.
That's right.
I ain't finna do the dummy dumb like another motherfucker doing the dummy dumb.
Okay.
Or I feel like it's a ritual or what's that word? Genetic bullshit. Bullshit.
That is why it was so good to see her in her truth, to be able to live her best life, you know, and to see her prosper, you know, in the best way through that journey.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, stress can hold you down. You know, depression can keep you bound. So, baby, you got, I mean, the outlet, whether it's social media, whether it's working, whether it's, you know, your small business, your big business, you know, you got to do what you got to do for you, you know, and if it is working, then it is showing. So again, you know, my hats is off to her. You know, it was really interesting to see her share her vulnerability.
And that was filmed back in 23 of February, you know. So then she just did this interview with sitting on that couch with that brown outfit on that we got a few videos on, which is a year later or whatever. So she did all that crying, all that I'm gonna call it truth talking thoughts. It came from her.
Okay, so serum, true serum.
It ain't come from a third party. This is her talking about how she feel about human beings.
Yes.
But yet, even after that dinner, she came back on the media talking about Brooklyn this year and all that shit there. I ain't gonna say she ain't learned anything, but damn, something didn't click.
Yes.
You on this motherfucker halfway crying, holding back, hurt, motherfucker can see you painting. You had the fucking audacity.
See it in her face.
To come back a year later and throw, and I ain't gonna say throw stone, but talk about shit that you don't have no actual factuality to it. Now what's next for you? What's next? You gonna cry again? Ain't nobody buying this shit next time. You know, I'm buying it now. I ain't gotta watch part 2 or 3. I only watched 30 minutes of the first part. That was enough.
And that was enough?
That was enough for me. You know, get your ass off that bullshit and become a journalist.
Okay. Okay.
You got the platform. Start a motherfucking newspaper or something. You know, start a publishing company. Seriously. Leave P. Diddy alone. You know,
say leave P. Diddy alone.
Because
stop messing with that man.
Because what's for him and what's for me and anybody else is for us.
That's right.
You're not a judicial official. You can't go arrest no motherfucking body. You know, nobody. Don't get so caught up in that shit. You know, use the word, your notification for publishing that can uplift others. Everybody got that. That community, you say get Puff Daddy's in. That shit gonna reveal it. Reveal itself.
It's gonna reveal itself.
That's what's popping.
That usually is what happens. What is in the dark will come to the light.
And then let's say that is happening. I ain't saying it is. Say that's happening and it come to light. It's in the dark. After it come to light, what the fuck? What's supposed to happen next? After that, motherfuckers. I guess the gay motherfuckers still gonna get fucked in their eyes.
Say once it comes to light because that's who they are.
They gonna still do it. Why talk about it?
And why is it such a secret? Because it's their secret.
Right.
So it's like, oh, this person, I am who I am.
Speaking upon secret on that episode 1, part 1, she said she keeps secrets. she say, I'm a keeper of secrets. Some shit like that. I'm like, you're not good at it. You're not fucking good at it.
She can't hold water. She can't hold water because if she could, these people's business wouldn't be aired out.
Exactly. Who gives a fuck about who's doing
it
what?
It would not be aired out.
As long as you ain't doing shit fucked up to a child across the globe.
That's right. That's right.
You adult doing shit.
Now that's the secrets that needs to be exposed. Is when again you're right. You know, York, you know, got convicted. You know, minors. You know, sex trafficking. You know, all these different things. But there are men.
Let us check
and
in
there
on
are
that.
human beings today that will pray and again date a younger woman and be an older man. And you know, today's society, it's okay.
She went with a 24-year-old man.
She said it. She said she was only 14.
You know?
Yep.
I mean, I listened to that shit. I
said
really
she was
listened.
only 14. And he was 20-something.
I got more intense listening to it when she started off. Second one. The man asked her to talk about people. She went straight to her grandparents. The beginning.
Yep. She said, I want to start there.
And she said she's going to start with not her mother, but her daddy. Talk about more things, talk about the saddest shit later.
Yep.
So this is what I got from it. I started listening intensely, you know.
She said, because she said her dad's a junior.
Right.
Yes.
So granddaddy said, goddamn it, he down there wish he didn't birth nobody and had the opportunity to lean a horn. That hurts.
Yep.
Because that's telling them, that's telling his offspring that, damn, this motherfucker basically say, if he had a chance to do it over again,
then we'd be here.
We wouldn't exist.
He said it. He
that's
said they wouldn't be here.
So that right there made me cling to it like, damn.
Yeah.
And she said he reminded him of that shit up until he died at the age of 86.
Yeah.
She said hearing that shit all her life up to the day he died at 86.
Wow.
I mean, damn.
That's a hard hitter.
Yeah, very hard.
That is a hard hitter. So, is there anything else that you have to say or would like to express on seeing her story that she posted?
I guess I want some more because
Okay.
that shit was intense.
Okay.
You know, she still got a little a bodacious, you know, talking about motherfuckers here and there.
Okay.
She cried more than she
Yes.
laughed.
Her face and demeanor was definitely different.
She cried more than she
And knowing
laughed.
that she was fenced to share and expose some things, but also start her new growing and growth journey. It was all over her face.
I mean, for those, yeah. I mean,
You know, you wear it on your sleeve, and that's what she was wearing it. But sometimes we got to do that. You know what I'm saying, to just get to the next step. You know what I'm saying, to kind of again get through the journey. So I loved it. I'm gonna again watch some more too as well. We want to say thank you all for tuning in on our live and hearing our opinions on Jaguar Wright's life story. And until next time, join our live. Don't be afraid to come on in and join, ask to request or leave your comment. Until next time, we're gonna see you later.
one more thing. Let me know we're gonna drop the video, that little piece I did on Malachi York.
Oh yes, yes, and we also my co-host did a little piece on York.
Yeah, Malachi
So
York.
check that out. It's about Malachi York, and it is some good. I think that topic is really, really nice. I think I was really digging on, what you were, pointing out and everything like that. So go and check that out. That will be posted here, within the next few hours, and let us know in your comments if you like. Okay, bye-bye.
Holla. Make sure you don't lose.